Margaret Hamilton was born in Cleveland in 1902 and made her stage debut in 1923 at Wheelock Kindergarten Training School in Boston in a production of Little Women. After obtaining her certificate in teaching, Margaret returned to Cleveland, taught at Huff Elementary School, and then operated her own nursery school at the First Presbyterian Church in Cleveland Heights. Margaret's first role at the Cleveland Playhouse was in 1924. Frederick McConnell invited her to join the acting company full-time in 1927. She appeared in 17 productions during her 3 seasons at the Playhouse. And during her last season, she served as an officer of Actors Equity Association. And during the summer of 1930, she appeared in the Playhouse's first Chautauqua season. After those early years in Cleveland, she did summer work in Connecticut and Massachusetts. She made her Broadway debut in 1932 in another language. A film version of the play in 1933 with Helen Hayes launched her film career. In 1933, she returned to Broadway in The Farmer Takes a Wife and again reprised her stage role in the film version featuring Henry Fonda in his cinematic debut. In Margaret Hamilton's professional career, she appeared as an actor in over 75 roles on stage and 80 roles on screen. Margaret was the first National Alumni Chairman of the Cleveland Playhouse. In 1967, she participated in a national fundraising campaign with Dom DeLuise, Jerome Lawrence, Robert E. Lee, and Jack Weston. Later, Margaret was an honorary trustee of the Playhouse and was the recipient of the 1977 State of Ohio Governor's Award. She participated in many volunteer activities and was generous in giving to children's organizations. In the 1960s and 70s, she visited classrooms in Cleveland to encourage children to enjoy the arts, and she promoted the theater by mingling after a show with theatergoers in the Playhouse Club. Margaret appeared in 25 motion pictures before she accepted the role of Miss Gulch and the Wicked Witch of the West in the 1939 classic film The Wizard of Oz. Later, she was television's Cora, the New England shopkeeper who sold Maxwell House coffee. The dual roles defined her film persona and public image. Margaret Hamilton's enormous stage and screen presence will always be remembered as many times larger than her diminutive physical stature. Although she toiled in small parts as well as large ones, Margaret never gave a bad performance. And her passion for education and the arts will never be forgotten.